jump into it. Like Philly D. So as you can see, I already have some equipment. Actually, let's take it back a couple steps. Let's take it back a couple steps. So there's zones, obviously. The gear is kind of interesting. I kind of like how the gear works. So you also have just so much. Oh, I need to bank that. You have so much inventory space, but it's not as much as you think it is. So you have. It's annoying that I have to unequip it to look at it. So normally you'd be like, okay, these are stats, and then you have the iron chainmail. You'd be like, well, that has better stats. Why would you not use that? Well, this has efficacy, which has a 20% life tap multiplayer. Multiplayer multiplier. There we go. I got there. And as you can see in the title screen, the current available classes are kind of the go-tos. This is basically the Necro and the SK if the SK was better than the Necro. And then you have Druid, another classic soloer. Mage, another classic. And not as much of a classic, Paladin. I don't know if Paladin's really known for their solo capabilities. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to head back to town and kind of... I think I have some stuff to sell, too. But you slowly get gear and you upgrade it. Let's yeah, I won't boost it. I'll wait. I'll wait until we get into combat before I start messing with the volume because I don't want to get booty blasted by volume. But yeah, we're gonna head back into town. We're gonna kind of talk around, kind of look at people, say, "Hey, I know things about you," and they're gonna nod and say, "Yes, I sell things. What deals do you want to know?" And then, if we're feeling real daring, we're gonna go into the caves, the spooky, danky caves of Spooky Wood. But it's interesting how this game was more or less made by. I don't think it was one person, but it was pretty damn close to one person. I want to say it's at most like a team of 3 with maybe some like stuff outsourced. And this is all made in Unreal. And yeah, he's pretty much made uh, a bastardized version of EverQuest 1 without the grouping, without there's quests in here, although there's not that many. Like, so you can go up to people and be like, hey. And then he's going to tell you, oh, well, go here and get a drink. Okay. And there's a system where you have alts that you can get stabs and... Hold on, where's my inventory? There we go. But that costs 52 gold, so I will not put that in there. And I've noticed the dropped items, they have a cost of 0, and you can't really sell them to vendors, but you can store them, make an alt, and then just reap all those rewards. Anyways, let's talk to Trilby. Now, you could buy all this stuff. The only thing I'd recommend buying if you do play this is an old wooden shield. Are those... I'll have to look to see if those are better than the ones I have in the bank. Yeah, sell that. Sell that. Hey, where you going, dude? I have stuff to sell. Get back here. I need to sell valuable wares to you and you alone. Alright, you know what? Screw you. I'll sell them to my dark lords instead of you. Alright? So this was kind of a weird day, you know. And, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes your streams are ready to go, and sometimes it's 5 minutes till, and you go, oh shit, I remember. I have to stream today. And that's fine. Because sometimes you end up with little gems like this, Legends of Old. So, for the devs out there, when you go to the Shadow Knight area, it's way too dark. It's already a little dark, and it's about to get super dark, because we're going to the Dark Undercave. And now it's like, okay, now I can't see a goddamn thing. Well, luckily I can see it better on my other monitor than this one. So kind of the gameplay loop is you kill stuff, you get stuff to sell like this. And I've been saving these. I don't know what they do because they didn't drop off level 1s. They seem very quest item-y. Sharp longsword. That was the one I was contemplating. Got great staff. 3 gold, you know, I'll sell it. I'll sell it for a reasonable price. Selling all the things. Now this guy, he has a quest. Are you a Reaver of Renown? Reaver of Renown. Give me quest. Uh-oh. I misspelled it. Well, I have to retype it. Hold on. Of Renown. And then he's gonna say, kill those corrupted animals. You gotta kill them. Also, it's gonna be, hey, look, listen, this is an Embers Trip stream now because it's so freaking dark. And then he has a quest. He wants skeletal knuckle bones, which I don't have any. Although it's weird because Unity games, for God knows what reason, they don't like using the numlock for auto run. But in this game, it's X, which makes kind of sense. In Palia, it's forward slash, and it doesn't work the way you want it to. I can't believe it, you know. Why would they do such a thing to me? So we're gonna check the bank again, make sure that I already don't have these in there. These, because if they're better, I'll put them in there. I don't care. I'll save them for my mage that I'll make someday. Because even in a single player MMO, you always need to have as many alts as possible. Well, while we're running, I'll kind of go over some of the abilities. So you have Favor of Uttark, which is a nice little ability. It gives you some armor, but most importantly, gives you a chance to life tap on attacks, which is why, instead of using this that does more damage, I'm using this because it has a shorter delay than that. That's why. And I get some mana, which is also kind of useful. Although I think some of the spells cost a little too much, but that's just me. That's just me. Okay, what are these? Sturdy cloth. And these are silk cloth. How much does it cost, though? Alright, nope. Thank you. No thank you. Come again. Can I sell stuff to you? That's not a bad price. Was that some silk doubloons? That's what it looked like it said. No. I'm just saying things at this point. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good for now. So as you can see, also there's a weird system where instead of hitting shift, you have Z to run. And that uses up this little bar down here. Very nice for when you get attacked and you need to run and gun away from the monsters. But we have life tap. This is just life tap. We have a dot life tap. This one I usually use to pull and stuff. Bash, which is just free damage. This is a thorn shield or a damage shield. But it doesn't last that long, so I usually don't use it. And it only does 1 damage. And then we have these, which are 2 insta-cast. Yeah, I'll use one right now. Look at this. So this skeleton is very green. Won't give me any experience, if any. And there we go. A cracked sword. Probably worth 2 gold, but whatever. So yeah. Anyone have any good EQ memories? I'm about to drop an EQ memory right now. So I had an enchanter, and he was fucking around in Runny Eye, as you do. And he was pretty high. I think he was like 40. And he was like, I'm going to go to Runny Eye because I heard there's some good loot in there. So I go into Runny Eye, and Runny Eye be Runny Eye, and I pulled a goblin, ran super fast at low health, pretty much trained 20 dudes, and I died. And I had no idea where my body was. So what happened was, I was trying to get that body back for like 5 days. And if you know, the counter to get your body back in EQ1 is 7 days. So it was coming pretty close. But I got lucky. I went in there. I managed to find my corpse, get to it without aggroing anything, and then gate out. So I almost lost all my cool gear, but I got out just in the nick of time. And you know, even today, there's probably still some people on Project 1999 who go in there and go, hey, let's do Runny Eye. Fuck it. We're all halflings. Let's do Runny Eye. What's the worst that can happen? We do Runny Eye. We get some experience. Maybe the fungal gloves or whatever will drop. And we'll go to the banker and bank our stuff. It'll be good. It'll be a good time. But little do they know that things are about to get very bad very quickly. So we're going to head back. I'm not going to deal with him. Actually, we're going to check to see, because this game also has names and placeholders and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to go over here. I've seen a bandit leader, and I've seen a something wayward weird dude who's all robed up and ready to robe. So what do we have here? What do we have here? We got a... Excuse me? I'm trying to check for names. I need you not to be a rude jerk. Here, I'll even put my buff on. I don't even have my pet out. That's how annoyed I am at you. And I'll use this thing too. Hold on. I heard it. I heard the guy walking. I heard him. So, these are both insta-casts, but they have a long cooldown. Also, this one takes like 75% of my mana, but it does so much damage, and it's a life tap, which is affected by my chess piece, which gives me 20% more life tap damages. I love them damages. Okay, he didn't even drop anything. Thanks for wasting my time, dude. Thanks. I don't think there's anyone here. You got a bounty. You got a bandit. You got another bandit. You got another bandit. Not worth it. There's another bandit camp over here. You got a bandit scout. And we'll check that other bandit camp, see if there's anything in there. I don't even know if anything spawns in there. Could be anything spawns in that camp. Who knows? You got big beetles or avoiding big beetles. Contrary to popular belief, big beetles, they hate your guts. They didn't really care in EQ 1 and 2, but man, they care about you. They do not like your... See, what did I say? What did I say? I tried to avoid him and he was mad about it, and now he has to die. Actually, I should have made the fucking category. It's fine. He's gonna do his own thing. I should have just made it EverQuest. Made it EverQuest. Done. Alright. My dumbass was like, Legends of Old. Where's that category? It does not exist. Get a pristine carapace. Cracked carapace. Yeah, there's a little camp over here. Full of bandits. There's another beetle, but we don't want to fight him yet. We want to wait just a little bit. But yeah, I think I know everyone's going to be saying this like, well, you made the single player game, why don't you make it a full-scale MMO? And I don't think that would really work out in the long run unless you really know what you're doing about an MMO. But I mean, this guy's already made a decent amount of freaking content for just an extremely small team. You know, maybe we're on the precipice of, you know how you have the boomer shooters and how there weren't many before, and now it seems like everyone and their brother's making a boomer shooter. Maybe we're on that precipice where everyone's going to be making old school MMOs. What would be the hot term for that? A hot a hot old school MMO. Like, here's the bandit place. He's a cutthroat. 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 No names, unfortunately. There could just be no names here yet. This game still is in development. You know, maybe the names just aren't in there yet. Maybe. Oh, hey, Trash Can. I was talking about how we might be on the precipice of, you know how you have boomer shooters where you have a lot of first-person shooters stylized after games from the 90s and early 2000s. I was thinking that maybe we're on the precipice of that now. And I was curious, well, if those are called boomer shooters, what would the hot, cool term for old school MMOs be called? MMO... Are you named? No, he's just the pincer beetle. I know it's exciting content. You got 23 minutes of running around with killing one dude, but hey, we're getting there. All right. Like the only thing I could think of that rhymes is like MMO below. Uh, uh, yeah, games like no. So you take a game like Duke Nukem Forever, or not Forever, Duke Nukem 3D. You take a game like that and you make like something that's inspired by that. And there's actually one like that. It's called Ion. It's not Ion Maiden. It's what the hell was that game called? But that game was made Ion Fury. That's Ion Fury. That's it. Ion Fury was made entirely in the build engine, which is what Duke Nukem 3D was made in. And that, so that was released, I want to say like 2020, 2019, somewhere around there. And Ion Fury is considered a boomer shooter because it's catchy. Boomer shooter. You can just say it like that. Bam, bam. Boomer shooter. Boom them shoots. And I'm trying to think, what would the term for an old school MMO be? All right, now that we're here, we can actually like summon stuff and boot. Well, it's designed to look just like EQ1, and it does a pretty damn good job of looking like EQ1. But it was made in Unreal, if you can believe that. And this was made by one. It wasn't made by one dude, but it was made by a very small team of like, I want to say a maximum of 3 people. So there's some coming out, or kind of coming out. You have Embers Adrift, which is kind of spiritually based off of old school MMOs, even though it's kind of its new thing. EQ1 is right, and someone is currently making Monsters and Memories, which is a game that looks it's pretty much like this. It looks like EQ1, but it's designed to be an MMO. That's super in development. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen with that game? Here we go, a goblin shaman. Let's get the killing, boys. We're gonna get the killing. And I'm on a list. Sorry, I fucked it up. I'm on a list now. That's right. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, shut up. Diet MMOs? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good term. Hey, get back here. Why are you bolting? You're very low on health. You see, that's the running experience right there. It would get the low, it would run into 10 mobs, and then you die. And then your corpse would be stuck down there for half a week. Or almost a full week. Now we just sit and chill and wait. I mean, I appreciate the effort. I just don't think that's because boomer shooter. It's like bam bam, boomer shooter, boomer shooter. It's like the only thing is like MMO below, uh, online, fun time, M. What? Hmm. MMO. Hold on. We can get there. We can get there. With our two combined brains, we can get there. MMO. Silos. No. MMO. It's like not Oldie? Oldie MMO? No. No, that doesn't work. M... MMORPG lethargy. Hmm. MMORPG for the party. We're gonna figure out what this hot new term for this thing that's gonna come out for, because people are gonna go, hey, we don't need cash shops anymore. We're tired of all this pay to win stuff. We're gonna make we're gonna make a game that looks like EQ1, and yeah, and go from there. Or Final Fantasy 11. I almost called it Final Fantasy 1, but that is not true. I mean, it's technically Final Fantasy 11 2, 11 1, because 14 is Final Fantasy Online 2. Need more mana. You're right. You're right. That's true. Hold on. Online bum time. No. Wow. That's a good goblin voice right there. That's my best impersonation. No, I think MMO Go, that would probably be like, if a Fortnite MMO came out, that would be MMO Go. People would be like, is MMO Go for those freaking Zoomers. Good effort though. That's a good answer. I'm sitting here in the Family Feud barracks, and I'm like, good answer. That's a good answer. Survey says, eh. Survey says, eh. Hmm. Online, no. Hmm. What would be the term though? What would be the term that we're thinking about? We're so close, and yet so far to the answer. Also, what's nice is that you can see on them the weapons that they have. See, he's got that sword on him. Listen, if I hear a voice, I'm going to try to impersonate it as badly or as well as I can do it. Hold on. Massively? You take massively? Okay, we're getting there. Massively. Massively. Damn, nothing rhymes with massively. Not really. Boomer, shooter, massively, massive. No, that won't work. Too complicated. 9 out of 10 people can't pronounce it, including myself. Listen, it's not that. It's it's oh no, I forgot the best thing. I forgot the best thing. Oh no. And my cat is chewing on plastic. He would do that. Wait! Can you not? Hey, can you not chew on plastic, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a plastic-free zone. I need you not to chew on it. You probably heard that. That's how loud he was chewing on the plastic. I need you not to chew on the plastic. Because you'll get sick and puke it up later. Okay? I know you look at me like I'm crazy, but I have your best interest in mind. Let's put this somewhere better. Let's put it up there. There we go. Put it up there. Now you can really know what's going on. How am I feeling? Like, see, right now I'm just tapping buttons. I'm just tapping them. I'm not getting into it. And he dropped a sharp gladius. Very good. We'll tell you what. We've seen enough of that camp. Let's go to where all the goblins are. All of them. We're gonna find them. We're gonna kill his leader. We're gonna pretend like we did. We're gonna come back. We're gonna go forward. Maybe, no. Maybe the correct thing to do is, like, EverQuest. Instead you replace one of the you replace one of the words. EverQuest? Eternally online? No, that's not good. That's not a good one. I don't think there's an answer to this. I think probably everyone would call it a boomer MMO, although it doesn't have quite the panaz to it. A boomer RPG. Oh, that's just Final Fantasy 7, really, or Final Fantasy 5 or 4 or 6, whatever one you want. Although shooters are kind of more extreme, though, if you think about it. They're more extreme. It's like, yeah, get in there and get the kills and capture the flag and eat all the fast food you'd ever want. You don't have time to cook. You only have time to shoot and kill. And again, we are referring to in shooting video games. Thank you, algorithm out there. I know you're doing work, all right? Because God forbid we can't, there's just so many words we just can't say anymore. Like Pop Tarts. You can't say that anymore. You just can't, you go up to your friends and say, hey, Pop Tart. Because they're going to say, no. Those things will kill me. Those things are a loosely veiled vitamin C intake. But it's mostly just sugar and jelly. Sugar, jelly, and jam. And some puff pastry, I guess. So it looks like I'm lost. I'm half lost, but there's a cave deep in these nether realms, and you'll know when we're close because you'll know. You'll see it and you go, "Wow! If that's a deep dank cave that I've ever seen one. See, that's a deep dark cave if I've ever seen one." The good news is that if I do die, all I lose is experience. I don't lose my equipment. I don't lose my bags. It's just EXP right now. Eldune's Rest. Good thing on this other monitor I can see what the fuck is going on. Uh-oh. Poor soul. He tried to fight them all, but he lost. He tried to be the fight him up kid, but he didn't do well enough. I hear someone walking around. Where are you? I'm moving the world, not my character. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, I need. The annoying part about this game is that every time you zone, you have to re-buff and re-summon and all that fun stuff. Now we will find the whelp. Where is the whelp? I haven't really noticed that, but you're probably right. In fact, a lot of games just do that, just in general, where they move the world, they move the world, but the character is uh, static. It just looks like he's moving in the world. Right, where is this dude? Where is he? Listen, Mr. Goblin Man, Mr. Whelp, there you are. I found you. He's read to me. I don't know. Can we make it? And he would resist. He would resist. Listen, I believe in the power invested in me. Well, that's a hard voice to do. That's a hard voice to do. Well, I will not be happy until I do a half decent impersonation of this whelp. Mm, no, no, not good enough. Hey, what's up, 8 people? For a game no one's really heard of. If you don't know, this is Legends of Old, a game designed to be like EverQuest, but designed to be played solo. Yeah, I'm not very flummy right now. That's the problem. It's designed to be played solo, and you have the quintessential classes. You have Druid, you have Shadow Knight slash Necro, you have Mage, all the goodies. And apparently later down the line, they're gonna have classes that are harder to play that you'll be able to play with, that you'll get the advantage by playing first with a better solo character and then getting gear and then transferring that gear to a class that does not solo as well. So pretty much just like real EQ1. But I think this game's pretty good. It's got a lot of heart. It it's kind of amazing how much has been done with this game by such a small team. And I think it'd be pretty rad if they had co-op someday. And maybe if the right hands got greased, maybe an MMO, I don't know. Maybe a full scale MMO. You're right. I can't say those words anymore. You can't say it. Can't say, hey, I'm gonna make this in an MMO, and then project is done, canceled, in the grave, ripperoni. But we're in uh something's. Will I even have a chance at this dude? The cave dweller? We're gonna try. Worst case scenario, we book it. Oh, he got choked. And you know that's kind of the thing of EQ1 is it's a lot of trial and error. You see if you can do it or not. And we land this one though. All right, time. All right, hold him off, pet. Hold him off. We gotta run. Run away. This is a tactical retreat. Get him, Zertak. Get him. Whew. Whew. That was a close one. And that's the nice thing about Zona is that full health, rated and raring to go. Now, the downside is we have to find out how to get the hell out of here. This godforsaken place. Although, you know what? There might be a rare named beetle if we take a left. If I remember correctly, we take a left. Because remember someone was like, hey, there's beetles in them dar heels, and they're huge. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get them beetles, and I'm going to equip myself with the beetles. And then I'm going to eat the beetles. No, that's Palea. Palea is where I eat the bugs. This, I just kill them and gain their powers. I apologize, it's so dark, can't really change. Can I change it? No. Those are my options, as you can see. Master, music, and play audio and minimize. Those are my options. Who is this? Who is this? Echo Bane? And he's mad at my presence? You. You are mad at my presence. Suck it, Echo Bane. I'm gonna steal your plate armor and eat it. Whoops, no. I'm gonna wear it. I didn't know that guy was here. Neat. Neat. There's a little dude right here. What was he calling? He's blue. Blue is like easy peasy. Yellow is like medium. Really? That's it? You're a named man. You didn't have... And there he goes into the earth. As soon as we saw him. Gone. Forever. I bet you he's like part of the paladin quest or something stupid. He's probably sitting there. Oh, it's not that dark. That's good. This game also has a day-night cycle. Wow, I know. So, yeah, it gets darker. Hopefully, this game has, like, light progression where you'll unlock torches and maybe some things that'll let you see better in the dark, or maybe some items that let you see better in the dark. So I have all that equipment on the side that I just haven't found anything for. I just haven't found anything for yet. But we will find where these fabled rings are, and we will put them on, and we will gain slightly more power. But that slight little bit of power will let us overcome our adversaries in the deep, dank caves. Or we could just level up a bunch, but that's not fun, alright? That's not the fun way to do things. Let me just say, appreciate everyone who's here right now. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Or night. You know, sometimes it all just blends together. There's a basilisk. A basilisk. What am I, minus? Never mind. You know what, never mind. We're not even going to fight them. We're just going to leave them there. Because we have to find our way out. And fight some dudes. And get some equipment and armor. More equipment and armor. That's what we need. We're going to get more power. We're going to eat more power. We're going to go downtown in an earlier round. And baby, we're going down swinging. I'm going to check something real quick. Make sure there's nothing. Eating paste. It's what you can do if you like. It's probably not good for your health. I'm going to try to find that bandit camp. I think those were dropping some good things. Maybe the goblins are dropping good things. I don't know. Who are you? A fire basilisk. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, buddy. How much money buff have? It is 5 minutes. We're good. Get owned. Alright, Trash Canda. Have a good one. Enjoy your whatever you have to do. Maybe one of these basilisks ate an adventurer, and that adventurer had a pretty sick sword. Just putting it out there. Oh, forgot to put auto attack on. Oh, we got two. We got two. Hold them off, Paz. Hold them off. Hold the line. I believe in you. Okay, we gotta hit the big boy. Okay, we gotta hit the medium boy. I believe. Oh man, this is so freaking close. And now it's super dark. I can't see a damn thing. Suck it. We overcame our adversaries. We will proceed. Where is... There it is. Okay. Now it's really freaking dark. Oh, what the hell is going on? There we go. I'm sorry. Unlike Embers Adrift, this does not have any torches, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna try to get back out to the main area. Let's try something crazy. Let's try something crazy. What if we log out? Will it respawn us? Hopefully not at the cave entrance, but if it spawns us by the other place, then that'll be a good net positive. and perfect. We can't see a goddamn thing, but we're in a much less crazy place. I'm sorry, viewers. Sorry you can't see anything currently, but if you direct your eyes to the top left, that will distract you from the darkness. Alright, let's go. Let's find them goblins again. Thank God. So, for whatever reason, my OBS screen is much lighter than the screen that I play the game on, so I have to look at my other screen to see what the hell is going on. We're gonna kill some more goblins. Actually, let's find them bandits. Can't find the bandits, we'll go back to the goblins. The regular goblins that we can fight without them really whooping our ass. Look at that. We started at, I want to say 30%, 33%, and now we are like 2/3 in. So, progress. We did it. Actually, let's sit while did I put my buff on? Yes, I did. So here you can see all the abilities I have. Some of the pet. I don't use that because it takes mana. This is the one I use. That's the life tap. This is also one I don't really use, but it costs blood, but it's like an AoE. It's kind of like a bard song. It's an AoE that constantly goes on all the time. Code of Suffering. It only does 1 damage and it lasts half as long. It only lasts for like 2 minutes. It doesn't last that long. And this is the one I use all the time. That life tap on proc, very huge, very big. But maybe since it's nighttime, the good gobos will come out and give us what we want, what we need. Okay. And then yellow's a pretty good con. Unlike a lot of other games, Embers, EQ2, every MMO out there, reds are not that detriment. In fact, I think it's more experience than a yellow if you can kill them. But the downside is, if it's red, you have no idea how red it is. But yeah, it's dark. I apologize for how dark it is. But listen, sometimes in Q1 it was just dark. If you played a human or a Rudite, that's just how dark things were. You had to look around to see where everything was. Oops, I nerfed myself. Now it'd be really cool if these guys could drop some plate or something. Because I do not have any plate. Also, nice about this game, crits off the bat. Don't have to wait until 50 to get AAs or whatever it was. Crits right off the bat. Very nice. Let's see. Let's get this guy too. Is that? No, he didn't have a weird weapon. It just looked like he did. But at least you can appreciate these low poly graphics. Just really soak them in and say yes. I remember when I thought these graphics were cutting edge. And now, not so much. And now we will sit and wait. It's a nice, cozy little night. With all sorts of crazy stuff going on. Sometimes you just need a brief respite from the battles in your life. Whether it be internally, externally, you needed that little bit of respite near a campfire to say, yes, I can continue this fight. I will continue eliminating, purging this world of terrible goblins. When has there ever been good goblins? Never. Someone's going to come in and say, well, what about BG3? That probably had good goblins in it. Well, I don't know, because I haven't played that game. I will play it someday. Everyone asks when I'm going to play it. I will play it someday. When that day is, even I don't know. I'm gonna walk in someday. Just stumble out of my bed and into Baldur's Gate 3. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna face pull this dude. I'm not gonna face pull this dude. I'm gonna face pull this dude. How much time do I got left? I got 4 minutes. But at the rate we're going, we're gonna hit a little ding-a-ling. We got that. We have percentages for that, but not for that, which is sad. I wish that had percentages, but it doesn't. We're gonna rest a little bit for this guy. We need a little bit more mana and health before we can think about taking him. I don't know if you guys can hear me rubbing my hands together. That's what I do when I'm in a really deep think. Like, do I rest? Do I attack? Which one do I do? Do I rest and attack at the same time? Do I go up and then down and then left and then right? I don't know. I don't know. These are some tough decisions coming up. Do I wear leather or do I wear chain? I don't know. I don't know which one will be better for me in the long run. There's a shaman. Got the manas. We're gonna attack him. Oh, he's red. Why are you so red, dog? I need you not to be so red, thank you very much. But also, I need you to give me all the EXPs. Really? You're gonna buff yourself? Your buffs can't save you now. Right? I cannot save you. Took a little sippy sip. And you know, that's the benefits of having a fake cam. You don't see me eat and drink. That's up to your imagination, what my eating and drinking looks like. Man, these goblins are being stingy. Alright, we're gonna find the bandits. I think the bandits are just right here, if I remember correctly. Pretty convenient, if true. But we were down to our last bub. Yes, those are the bandits. Those are them gosh darn bandits. Always banditing it up. Trying to steal pot pies and bread. But I earned that pot pie. You know how hard it is to make dough in medieval times? It's not easy. Nowadays, you know, you have chicken eggs ready to go. You have flour ready to go. Back in those days, you had to go all the way to the windmill and put some flour and put some wheat or whatever in, and then go climb all the way up to put the wheat in and climb all the way down and get the flour. Go all the way to the chickens and pick the chicken eggs up. Go down to the river and get some water. I'm glad we don't have those times anymore. Those times sucked, let's be real. Everyone died when they were 20. And if people lived to be old, because they were kings. Because they had to live. And if they were sick and dying, then well, the whole The whole kingdom tried to figure out what the hell was going on with him. So, Bigglesworth, we need a cure. He coughs up red for some reason. Any cure, we will pay you a handsome bounty. And then someone come and be like, hey, I got some leaves and some random berries. And I put it in a jar and I squished it and I put some of the local pond water in there. Here, give this a shot. Alright, whatever. If it works. Glug glug glug. Ah, treason. We hereby sentence you to death for killing the king on purpose. No, I was just trying to find a cure. To death. Well, I hope it's at least funny when I die. I'm sorry. Again, I can barely see what's going on. Well, there's a dervish cutthroat there. Hopefully I don't pull two. There's some, like, scrawlings over there. We need dark vision or ultra vision, but we don't have that. We're stupid humans. Why would a human have dark vision? It's not fair. These are yellow. Okay. Uh-oh. Where you think you're going, buddy? Good. A balanced gladius. Hold on a sec there, buddy. Wait a minute. That's worse than mine. Boo. Worst gear. Boo. I didn't ask for this. I wanted some cool, epic loot, and I didn't get any of it. Now I'm a sad man. Hopefully the fucking day comes out soon, because I would like my beautiful viewers at home to see what the hell is going on, and not just see my pet's name. Okay. I got the cutthroat, alright. Pull a little bit further back. What's better, a sharp gladius or a balanced gladius? Well, apparently a sharp gladius is better. But that's okay. We're going to kill more of them. They're going to drop plate, hopefully. We're going to put the plate on. We're going to become badass warriors. Or something, I guess. And they're not going to drop anything. Cool. Cool beans. God, all the buttons are backwards in this game. X is auto run. V is sit. Meanwhile, in EQ2, X is sit. V is, I don't know what V does. Does something. Again, apologize for the darkness. It should be day soon-ish, hopefully. Listen, take this time and make sure your face isn't bleeding, all right? Just take this time to look at your reflection in the darkness of this dark screen and say, is my face bleeding? And then confirm, yes, it is not bleeding. Move on with your life. Wait for day to come, because it will come someday. Gonna pull one of these. Well, these yellows. These are actually good cons. Good cons. And it's day again. Yes, we can see. We can see slightly better. But it's gonna get lighter. You see, we were previously in a dark time, and now we're in a much better time than previously before. We're gonna kill these cutthroats. We're gonna get all the loot. They're gonna run away, but we're gonna kill them. Why do you have a blood fly eye? Whatever. I mean, I don't ask questions, all right? You know, it'd be really cool if a named bandit spawned here. Just saying. If you wanted to spawn, I wouldn't hold anything against you. Glad everyone's having a good Sunday evening, enjoying some solo EQ, but it's not actually EQ, but it's Legends of Old. And yeah, I look forward to see what more this game has to offer in the future. They've already added a class, which is better than some MMOs, am I right? Hey, can I get Geomancer? Sorry, no Geomancers. Mm-mm. Hey, can I get Blue Mage? You can get it, but 5 years later. Maybe 6. I want Mimic. Oh, you're not getting Mime. Sorry, those are out of the question. Keep hitting X to med, but it's V. X is auto run. Gotta remember that. Can I see the sun where I'm at? Can I actually? Yeah, I have just enough. I cannot see the sun currently, but maybe in the future we'll be able to see that big, beautiful sun. We'll raise our arms up and gain its power like Birdman. Harvey Birdman. Uh, was he a psychic lawyer or just a regular lawyer? I remember. I forget. He was some variant of lawyer. Although, if I had any complaints, I wish tab targeting worked a little better. Like, I wish I could tab target both these fools. But you pretty much have to be right on top of the mobs to use it. Man, we're getting close. Probably 2 or 3 more and boom, we'll be 13. I wish, hopefully there's also some, like, mana regen progression where you'll get, like, some things that increase mana regen by a little bit and by a little bit, and then soon, before you know, you're God. Able to take down whoever you ever wanted. He's got a weird stick. Also, I can't pan the camera around. That's another thing I want. If I'm playing any MMO, I'm gonna make demands. Hey, I want this. I want that. I want a helmet that has a torch on the top of it that looks like a unicorn horn helmet. Like, I'm just gonna face pull this dude. I don't care. How much time I got? I got a minute. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Face. Yeah, that's enough time. That's enough time. That's enough time. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it. I believe. Okay, I believe less now, but I still believe a little bit. Come on, give me a couple. I need just a couple procs. Just a couple procs. 20 seconds. I need a couple procs. There we go. Another blood eye. What are you guys doing with those things, huh? I mean, if you had the corrupted versions, I wouldn't complain. But since they're just regular ones, I will complain. And our buff has worn off. Hey, 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 hey. What do you think you're doing? I don't like the looks of this. Get him, pet. Get him. Oh, no. Oh, Flabbernackle. Yeah, slowly but surely. Can I hit him with a... Maybe I just need to kite him. I just need to kite him around for 20 hours. Get enough mana. Let my pet slowly beat on it. Oh no, not a beetle, not a beetle. Come on, I need just the tiniest bit of mana. I need the tiniest bit. No, not a giant snake, no! Okay, now we run. We getting the fuck out of here. Our toughest adversary yet. One single bandit. Drbania, it was a noble fight. Woo! That was a close one. We would have lost like 10% of our level, but we overcame. We overcame our problems. That means we're going to come back harder than ever. Harder, faster. We'll check to see if there's any weird goblins up in this camp. But if there isn't, we're going to go back to the bandits. Goblin warrior, goblin warrior. Goblin warrior. Okay. And then the bandits are just right here. It's day. It's a nice day. Sun's out. It's beautiful. Birds are chirping. Cats are eating. Alright, do we have any weirdos up? Cutthroat. 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 Okay. He looks like he has a weapon, so we're going to kill him first. I was incorrect. He could have some plate on him. I mean, I wouldn't object to some plate. No one has objected to plate unless you're playing WoW or something where gear just drops all the time and no one cares. But if you had a full set of bronze and someone say, "Hey, you get a warrior or a bard, here you go, full set of bronze," they'd say, "Hell yeah, I'll take that in a heartbeat." Okay, either this one or the next one will do it. Will get us out there, get us to 13. We don't get anything at 13. In fact, there's kind of a big spell drought, whatever. Because it's like 1, 2, 4, a couple sixes, 8, 12, and then nothing until 16. But we will be stronger. So they drop Iron Chain. That's good to know. All right, tough guy. All right, not tough. We can baseball him. We can baseball him. We still got plenty of time. Plenty of time on this left. I mean, we got plenty of time, right? I mean, if you want to proc, be my guest. I need them procs. This is getting really close. There you go. Yeah, run. Run away, you dumb. Usually they only run that fast. That goblin we saw earlier, that's the only time I've ever seen a goblin just go full ham. Running away. And now we must med. We must med our health. We must med our mana. We must kill exactly one more bandit. We will ding. We will see what stuff cons in that cave. And then we'll call it a day. Maybe we'll see if that one weird name guy is up again. Because if he's up again and he drops some good gear, I'll be all about that. I probably have enough mana to just brute force this. There we go. We're in a good spot, I think. I'm not even auto-attacking. What am I doing? Although I think it'd be really cool if an MMO in development or whatever. There it is. The ding-a-ling. Let's go. Let's see what those stupid goblins con now. We're gonna fight them. But it would be really cool if an MMO in development had a little like game like this to play while you waited for the game to come out. And then people would post about like their high scores or like the best loot that they got, all kind of fun stuff like that. I think that would be good. And it doesn't even have to be this much effort. It could be like a stupid 2D RPG with like little moving pixels and whatnot. Moving pixels, what am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna check to see if that one named guy is up again. Because if he's up again, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna see what he drops. I think I'm gonna see what he's got around yonder. We're gonna go in the cave, see what things con, maybe kill a thing or two, and that will probably wrap it up for tonight. But I appreciate every single person that is here right now. You guys are G's showing up for a game that literally no one has heard of. But you guys are just along for the ride. You're just like watching from the distance, like saying, all right. And I like what's going on, but I like to keep at least 10 feet from Mr. C, which is a fair assessment. I would keep at least 10 feet from me away. Excuse me. Sometimes, you eat too many baked beans. And you didn't mean to eat that many baked beans, but you ended up eating up that many baked beans. And people far and wide say, why? Why would you do this to yourself? And you say, well, it was an eating challenge, all right? Someone challenged me for my baked bean eating contest title. And I told them that I had to win it. No matter the cost, no matter the pain, no matter the consequences, I had to win. And I did not win. He took the title from me. He holds it over me every single day. I'll just be chilling, eating some soup, and I'll get a text that'll be a picture of him with the baked bean eating contest title, and I'll get mad and I'll throw the phone into the wall. And then I'll use a different phone to call up my local cell phone service provider and say, hey, I need another one. And then they say, all right, that'll be $1,000. And I say, it was worth it. It was worth every dollar. Our buff is worn off, but that doesn't really matter. There is the big thing. I forget, he's either to the right here or he's somewhere else. Maybe he... Okay, yeah. I think we go forward and then we go left. And then if he's there, he's there. And then if he wants to drop a cool ring, then he can drop a cool ring. Now, a lot of people might say, well, there's a lot of walking. I don't like walking in my games. But that's just the experience. That's just the old school MMO experience. You're going to do a lot of walking. Going to place A and to place B. You're going to eat. Maybe that guy is a rare. Hold on. I got a great idea. I got a great, amazing idea. It's great. It's cool. It's a great idea. It's a great, amazing, cool, great idea. I actually tell you what. We're going to go check on them gobos. And then I'll see if my great idea worked. We're going to go in this deep dank cave. We're going to fight some goblins. We're going to try to get some plate. If we don't get plate, we're going to be sad for 3 seconds, and then we'll fight again. And now it's dark as hell. I need to use my other monitor to see what the hell's going on. Summon my little pet, get my buff. We'll have to kill the scout at the entrance. Why do I hear... Well, they apparently think rocks are stinky. Good to know. Good to know. There's the whelp. Golems stinky. Probably. They're made of dirt. Typically made of dirt. This is still red. I mean, we'll check the guys inside too. Just to make sure. And then we'll go out. We'll see if what's his face is spawned. And that's probably a placeholder for him. That little basilisk dude. But here's the cool thing. Every time you zone, respawns everything. So you can take that to your advantage if you play this game. Let's try to get out of here, whelp. And he dropped... crap. All that work for that. Goblins these days. You know, before they used to drop cool stuff, and now they drop crap. What did he con? Red. What is he con? Red. Alright. So we're probably going to need a couple levels before we can really start trouncing around this place for when we do come back. But hey, we got a level. That's progress, baby. We started at level 12. Now we're level 13. Things that used to give us a hard time before will now give us less of a hard time. Also, this game is weird with rocks. You can go up hills and stuff, but rocks will just slide off every single one. Doesn't matter if it looks like you can't climb it or not. Look at all these tiny little chests that you can't do anything with. They're just there for show. And that's the same banner that's on my little shield. We're back out. We're ready to roll, ready to pounce. I'm not going to use my buffs yet, because if he's not there, then I'm just going to end the stream. No point in buffing if there's nothing to fight, remember. And he is not there. Sad face. Well, I hope everyone had a wonderful... Here, let's summon a skeleton. Look at all the particle effects. I hope everyone had a good stream. This is kind of a short, weird one-off. But sometimes you do short, weird one-offs, you know, because you see a weird EQ1 solo game. Let me pull up the link for said game so that if you're really interested, you can give it a good college try. It's completely free. It is completely free. Supported by Patreon and PayPal. Wish them the best. And I look forward to future updates. Uh, as for what's coming up next week we're going to be finishing up Hypnospace Outlaw. And I think there's only going to be so much of that game left, so there's probably going to be a second game that stream. So look forward to that. Maybe it'll be Windows 95. I don't know. Could be anything. The limits are only your imagination. Followed by next Sunday, we will be playing, I don't know. Maybe it'll be Palia. We'll be speedrunning some bugs and some Palia. Maybe we'll be playing more Legends of Old. Maybe we'll be playing some EQ2 with the P Plus crew. I don't know. Anyways, I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday, and I'll catch you guys next time.